Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your October very dramatic astrology. It's definitely full on. One could say it's a once in a blue moon kind of month, because indeed we do have 2 full moons this month, and it's all a bit tricky. We have the first Aries full moon with Mars retrograde, and we've still got that kind of Mars-Saturn square infiltrating, and Uranus, the planet of the unpredictable, coming in. So there's a big explosive start to the month. And also on the new moon, it's Pluto central, so there's big drama this month. Drama. But as many astrologers have pointed out, we are in the birth canal and there is light at the end of the tunnel, darlings. So fear not. Here's the best way to deal with your monthly astrology. Aries. It is full on from the get-go as we have a full moon in our sign. It's very, very, very intense. And I urge you not to get into any power struggles or kind of big head-to-head fights with anyone, because it ain't going to be good. We need to conserve our energy because Mars is going retrograde, is going backwards, and it's kind of making us do all the internal work. And if we start trying to fight people or get into arguments or push too much, then we're likely to feel drained of energy. Yes, there's some unexpected potential opportunity, potential kind of something that comes up that allows us to think about our security. And actually, a lot of the energy this month is about us finding our place, finding our security, making changes and shifting dynamics when it comes to our career. But the best way to do that is through calm and through doing the internal work. And that is super important, you know. And let's face it, sometimes it's good for us to examine our survival technique. And what is our survival technique? Our survival technique is always to kind of fight and go ahead and move forward and be impulsive. And you know what? I'm the first to admit that isn't always the best strategy. I mean, the amount of times, I don't know about you, but the amount of times I've got myself in trouble by just going and blurting out the first thing in my head. So please focus on conserving energy and using your energy for the best strategic way forward. Anyway, after the full moon in Aries, we have Venus, the planet of love, going into, again, a space of where we might need space, where it's all about meditating on our relationships, working out the details in our relationships. And it's very important not to be critical of yourself or other people during Venus there. At her best there, she's all about kind of sorting things out and doing the inner work. Do we notice a common theme here? And it really is going to pay off dividends as we move forward, particularly as we get to December. So the time is now. Now, Pluto, the Lord of Transformation, is going direct. You may have been having to deal with the past when it comes to your career. And now is the time where the transition, whatever way you're transforming to do with your career, maybe dealing with endings, maybe dealing with change. Thank you, Sky News, for backing me up. It's about moving forward and letting go and starting again in some way and recreating yourself in some way. Mercury is opposing Uranus in Taurus. There may be some very deep talks and you may feel frustrated or feel as if someone's trying to do the dirty on you in some way, or potentially trying to disempower you in some way, but they're not doing it in an outward manner. We don't like that. We would much rather someone said the beef to our face than, you know, what was underhand or did something through the back door. Do watch your rising sign video, though, for more information on that. But yeah, it's important. Career is important all month. Now, Mercury, of course, is going retrograde because we need that. But it's going retrograde in Scorpio. So again, if there's any secrets you've got, if there's any affairs, if there's anything you're doing that's a bit dodgy, that could come to the surface now. So clean up your act, my Aries friends. And also, just things are being revealed, but there's lots of confusion about what's real and what's an illusion. It's almost like our whole life becomes a conspiracy theory. Is it true? Is it not true? So it's very important to keep grounded so that you're not sucked into a situation where wild stories are being told and actually they're not reality. So keep yourself fixed on that. Now, the new supermoon on the one hand is fabulous because it's the start of a new series of our relationship cycles. So we're like, yeah, we're being reborn when it comes to relationships. But thanks to Pluto, there may be, squaring this moon, there may be this feeling of, you know, what do I want? Do I want to commit more to my career or my love life? And if you're in an intimate relationship, it may be that there's a bit of a clash there. I'm not really, look, you know me, I'm an Aries like you. I'm an eternal optimist. So I don't believe any of these things are necessarily negative, but it's a lot of sorting out to do. And it's a lot of sorting out to do when our Mars is going backwards. So it may feel a little bit exhausting, but it'd be well worth it in the end. Because this month is all about clearing out. And in good news, Venus is trine Jupiter. And I reckon that there'll be some amazing opportunities connected to our career, some amazing opportunities connected to growth and stability for us. And that Venus Jupiter trine is going to be very, very helpful. Mercury is also conjunct Juno. So in again, that the house of intensity, it's very important to be very upfront when it comes to your commitments and your relationships. There may be a part of you that is tempted to do something addictive or obsessive or succumb to desire because it's a way of relieving pressure, because your usual way of relieving pressure isn't working. So just, you know, we know what happens when we do that. It doesn't work out. So, you know, be a bit careful about that. Venus is also trine Pluto. I do believe there's going to be big changes around career for us this month, and it's ultimately will lead to good. We tend not to like change that's out of our control, but actually we're the best sign at adapting to change, because we will throw ourselves into the next thing. And actually, I don't know about you, but also times in my life where I've been really defeated, that's when I get back up and I'm stronger than before. So the good news is there is positive change and you can make the most out of it. This is our most intense time of the year, particularly when the sun goes into Scorpio. And we're feeling that, but also it makes us powerful and charismatic. So remember that. Just because you may inside not feel that you've got your usual energy because Mars is retrograde, it's actually an illusion, because you do have all of this searing and deep power. It's just power in a different way. And what else is occurring? Venus enters Libra, and actually Mercury retrograde also enters Libra. So there's a lot of shift from career and security to our relationships as we get to the end of the month. And then there is the full moon in Taurus, which is conjunct Uranus, the planet of surprises. So there's a big peak of energy connected to our security and connected to abundance. And potentially Uranus can bring a pleasant surprise. So fingers crossed for that. Let's see what your tarot has to say. There is, there is all sorts of opportunity in this month. There's opportunity to transform our career. There's opportunity to rebalance our relationships. And the key to it all is doing the inner work by owning our stuff and not kind of feeling defeated just because we don't have the power we normally have. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. Aries, October, Aries. Excuse me, that's my parrot scrabbling about. Reki, that's his new name now. Rocky the Rescue. So he is a rescue parrot, and he is adorable, but he wants in on the action. He wants to sit on my arm. Okay, Aries, October. Let's go. Yeah, and that's the vibe of the month, actually. It's about practicalities. There's an opportunity here coming for you, which is offered to you, but it means you thinking about it and being practical to move towards it. That's the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, you may have been feeling more worried than usual. I mean, worry, yes, we do worry, but our worries are normally over quickly because either we think of a solution or we put our energy out there to transform things. If you do feel worried, go within that. Really honor your emotions, because that's what Mars retrograde is all about. It's not about pushing ahead. It's about being honest and going, okay, why am I feeling emotional? Let me really dive deep. And also with all that Scorpio energy around, that's about diving deep and finding out what is truly going on. Look out for a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio that might be talking to you about your feelings and wanting to support you emotionally. Let them do it. Let them heal your wounded heart. You know, because it's such a deep month, there may be wounds from the past coming up. Allow other people to support you. You're always reaching out and supporting other people. It's your turn to be held. It's your turn to be seen. It's your turn to be nurtured. And the Empress is giving you that. So, you know, be the Empress, give birth to ideas, heal and nurture yourself, work on self-care, but and there actually should be someone coming in with an amazing nurturing energy to be around you and be nurturing this month. And exactly what the astrology says, beware, beware addictions and naughtiness and shenanigans and kind of naughty secret affairs, or sex and drugs and rock and roll, whatever it is that floats your boat, that is, you know, it's not going to work out well for you in the end. And what does the Devil card say in astrology? See those chains? You can take them off your neck and run forward and let go. Take care, gorgeous. Have a fabulous October, and I'll speak to you soon.
MichelleKnight.com. I was a client of Michele Knight, so I knew all of the psychics and they'd read for me.
It's such a innovative and really useful organisation to have at your fingertips.
There are a lot of people who, they have an idea of what a psychic reading is, they have an idea of, you know, what a psychic should and shouldn't do, and a lot of it is from centuries gone by, you know, the carnival sideshow, and Michele really has brought psychics into the modern world.
Michele Knight is a wonderful organisation to work for. It's a unique family, and that is readers, the customer service operators.
I know if I wanted to choose a reading, I know I wouldn't go to another company.
The ethics, the standard, the professionalism that we keep really is second to none.
To be honest, I've never really looked at another reader service because I don't think I need to.
When I finally got a job, I pray that I will do well with all the tests that we go through. I was absolutely delighted.
Well, the process of being employed with Michele Knight wasn't an easy one, which always makes it more rewarding when you do actually pass the 4 test readings that you have to go through before you're accepted.
The interview process is actually reading for other people, reading for some of Michelle's staff as well. It's actually, you know, what they're looking for, specifics, so surname, relatives, their names. They're looking for what happened 2 or 3 years ago in detail.
To be sitting at home and then the phone rings and this beautiful distinctive voice, it's Michele Knight here, I'm ringing you for my test reading, is on the other end of the line, is scary. She really wants to know that her clients are getting validations.
You get a sense that everybody running it is on the ball.
The flexibility we get as readers, well, it's just great.
I do love the freedom of when I can work and when I can have a break.
Michele Knight family are amazing, really flexible, very supportive. It's like working for no other.
It's authentic, that's a big thing, it's authentic. She genuinely cares about her readers and about the people that we read for, so it's inclusive.
I love working for MichelleKnight.com. They're great people, it's a great energy there.
She really cares about her readers getting the best, and she really cares about the clients coming and walking away, you know, and feeling like they got what they came for.
Working with Michele Knight, I know that I've got professional backup, and I know that the clients are looked after very well as well.
Michelle's very involved with her readers personally. If you need information, you need anything from her, she will reply personally.
I just love being part of a unique team, one of the most unique companies that I've ever come across.